This is Motherhood Unmasked, the podcast for real talk about the challenges moms face. I'm your host, Vanessa Harris. But mama, you're the kind of hero who doesn't need to hide behind a mask. I'm looking forward to connecting with you today. Hello and welcome into episode 5 here on Motherhood Unmasked. Fun fact, did you know that 5 is the number of grace? And how fitting is that? Isn't grace in abundance what we need in this day and time? And certainly for the Mother's Day that just passed. So let's talk about it. How was your Mother's Day? I don't have to imagine, I know because I lived it too, that it was a little different than you and I are used to, right? I mean, to put it mildly. We just talked about grief in the last episode, and here we are again, grieving yet another thing that changed. And there are many angles that made this Mother's Day more complicated. Maybe you spent it without your mom because she passed, whether years ago or recently, and your typical coping mechanisms or ways you honored her weren't possible because you're quarantined. Maybe your mom is sick with COVID-19, but you're not allowed to visit her, and though it's not your fault, not being there for her colored your Mother's Day with a tinge of guilt. Or maybe she's alive and well, and to keep her that way, you insisted mom stay home while you did the same. Maybe you don't have the best relationship with your mom, and while the absence of the usual hoopla surrounding the day is welcome, in that quiet you still mourn the mother-daughter relationship that isn't. Or maybe your mom lives with you, and you got to spend the whole day with her. That's a blessing to treasure for sure. And then there's grieving the way you typically celebrate your motherhood. The things you treat yourself to, not because you're the perfect mom, but because even when it's hard, you're present and doing the best you can. And if no one appreciates you, you do. So, no, I didn't get my Mother's Day weekend massage. I didn't get to leave the house for hours and do things just for me. You didn't get your hair and nails done or go shopping. And my family didn't take me out to eat on Mother's Day after church service. No, I was home, like you, conscious of all that wasn't. How you serve and serve and serve, especially in this season and with all you sacrificed. Couldn't you just have this one day? Really, Corona? I couldn't have Mother's Day. And like any loss, I hope you grieved it. I hope you felt your feelings fully while realizing they didn't tell the whole story. Your feelings didn't tell you what is. That your value to the people around your table can't be measured by an arbitrary date on the calendar any more than it could capture your mom's importance to you. And at the end of the day, it's those very children, the ones you couldn't escape from, who are the blessing. The fact your kids count on your love and pester you for the answer to their every problem is the celebration. It's the confirmation that even though everything's not perfect, and you're not perfect, you positively impact their souls. And that impact honors your mother, whether she's your inspiration or your motivation to do better. Listen, you can celebrate Mother's Day any day. I know I'll be rescheduling mine till whenever I can enjoy a massage and a dinner out without fearing for my life. But in the meantime, I'm celebrating the love I get to give and receive, and I'll work my pampering in when and how I can. In this season of simplicity and self-discovery, I'm here to say to you, Mama, you done good. You're seeing your family through an unprecedented time in history. You've got it going on, girl, with your roots showing, your actual nails, and your bare skin. You're the rock in your family, setting the atmosphere and tone in your home. You've never been more beautiful, and I salute you. So until next time, remember, when it comes to you being the mother of your children, you are the woman for the job. Take care. Thanks for making this podcast part of your day today. Before you go, please be sure to rate and subscribe to the podcast. That way you get notified about new episodes while helping other moms discover the show. Motherhood Unmasked is sponsored by Vine Life Faith, where we're breaking negative cycles and building healthy community through connection with Christ. VineLifeFaith.com.